Hey everyone, my name's Oliver Church and this is the Church of SEO channel. So this is going to be the first part of the Core Web Vitals series, focusing on the topic, what is Large Contentful Paint or LCP, and how important is it for SEO? So I'm going to start off with a quick self-introduction, and then after that I'm going to explain why SEO is important. Then I'm going to tell you what Core Web Vitals actually are, and then I'm going to explain what LCP is, why that's important, and finally how to get good LCP scores, including explaining the different types of LCP content and why LCP optimization is important. So to start off with, so as I said, my name's Oliver Church and this is the Church of SEO. I've spent 15 years optimizing websites for search engine optimization, mainly targeting the Google search engine. And I made this channel so that I could share my knowledge and experience with you all and help people achieve the same success I have provided for my own clients. So if you're searching for advice, you might be struggling with the core concepts of what Google's modern algorithm rewards websites for, and this can be frustrating. Let me tell you a story that neatly defines how Google views SEO. Jesus once saw some fishermen, and he saith to them, "Come ye after me, and I will make you to be fishers of men." It is important to understand that when optimizing to meet Google's technical ranking factors, we are also optimizing for the best user experience, which I believe is what Google's primary goal is with modern ranking factors. So ranking factors in Google have changed substantially over this period of time. And the same strategies that worked 10 years ago no longer work today and might even harm your results. You might be familiar with the terms white hat and black hat SEO. Well, mine is a white hat SEO channel focusing on techniques that will give you stable long-term organic traffic in Google and other search engines. Now, there may be many ranking factors that I'll discuss in the future of this channel, but this video will be narrowly focused on the first part of my Core Web Vitals series, Large Contentful Paint, or LCP for short. So what exactly are Core Web Vitals? Well, Core Web Vitals are a group of specific ranking factors Google considers important in a page's user experience. Core Web Vitals have three specific page speed and user interaction measurements. These are first input delay, aka FID, cumulative layout shift, CLS, and largest contentful paint, the last of which we will be discussing today. So to summarize, Core Web Vitals are a subgroup of factors that will be part of Google's page experience score. This allows Google to evaluate your web page against its internal user experience or UX algorithm and objectify the subjective idea of the look and feel of your website. Now that we have revised the basics of what SEO and Core Web Vitals mean, I will get onto the main topic of today's video. So before I start, please remember to click the like and subscribe button as soon as you find value in my content, as this will allow me to keep providing great videos for you. Thank you. So, Large Contentful Paint, aka LCP, is Google's way of calculating what the largest elements in the viewport are, which could be either HTML images, text, or CSS painted elements, such as background images or colored, graphically enhanced elements, and then using the render time of that element to score your performance on the LCP metric. Render time includes factors such as element download speed, and the speed at which the browser is able to completely show the finished element on the page. In other words, the Largest Contentful Paint or LCP metric, reports the render time of the largest image or text block visible within the viewport relative to when the page first started loading. So when a browser renders an element in the viewport, it will use a series of rules based on the viewport size, as well as the web page's own styling instructions, to ultimately come to a decision on how that element displays to the user. The subtlety of an LCP issue is it can be invisible to the naked eye. For example, let's say that you have a featured image in WordPress, and the image originally uploaded was extremely large, such as a 1080p resolution image, or 1920 by 1080. Even after WordPress uploads the image and reformats it, the smaller versions might still be quite large. To make matters worse, the image format may have a high file size. Second generation image formats such as JPEG and PNG are usually but not always less compressed than third generation formats such as Google's WebP image format. Now, I was personally using a plugin named Imagify on one of my clients' websites, and whilst it did a good job of converting images to WebP format, it sometimes missed images such as featured posts or others, and it would not let me instruct it to shrink images under a certain resolution, such as width 2048. This caused big problems because there was many images with a width under 2048, and I wanted to shrink down to the 600 to 800 pixel width range, or roughly 72 dots per inch DPI. This problem was so big for me that it pushed the majority of pages on a client's website from the green healthy band into the yellow needs improvement band on a website that otherwise had very good metrics. Fixing this single issue could have boosted traffic as much as 20 to 30%, and as it turns out, it did. So you may be asking, okay Oliver, that's great, but how do you fix the issue? This is quite a simple fix actually. You have two choices. For the non-technical viewers, I suggest you use some free online web-based tools to first shrink the image, then convert it to WebP format. For those tech-savvy viewers, please utilize command line tools such as Google's CWebP and ImageMagic's Convert tool. Make sure you find a good tool because some of them don't input the maximum compression settings and some do for their WebP conversions. Now that we have tackled an example of image optimization, what about text or a colored div block? That one is easy. You just change the CSS style of the element or its parent to help you shrink the size of the element so that it displays faster. So in more advanced implementations, you might consider using CSS viewport detection or Bootstrap to configure different sizes for different ranges of devices. But be careful with optimizing for LCP because it's one of those metrics that can catch you out. You can optimize one element for LCP only to find that a second element also has LCP issues and has become the new largest contentful painted image on the viewport that needs to be optimized. Then you should keep going through each new issue until the LCP metric reaches a green band. I suggest making extensive use of Google's PageSpeed Insights tool at pagespeed.web.dev because it will help you a lot. That concludes the first of my Core Web Vitals series. I hope you've gained some helpful insights into how to optimize your web pages for LCP. And if you found this video useful, please don't forget to smash up that likes button and subscribe to my channel. Without your support, I can't continue to make great content. And if you can invest a few seconds of your time to just click those two buttons, I'll be able to keep sending you more SEO guides. And trust me, I have dozens of topics to cover in the future, and I really enjoy this content. So thanks everyone, have an excellent day, and I pray for your good rankings.